Hello, welcome to another edition of Soccer As We Like It. As you know, it's international break, so we're talking about a lot of things behind the scenes. We're going to talk about transfers, players who are going to be the likely, unlikely, not even thought about, and just a passing phase. We've heard it before. Let's get right into it. I'm Tim Ross, your host, and we are ready to hit the transfer because, as you know, United are linked to everyone. Even my friend Daniel Billy the Butcher is linked to Man United. So let's go. You know, United have been linked. So we're going to start with we're going to give a list of players. Well, first of all, we're going to go through the list and go for the likely, unlikely. So let's look at the likely. Likely is Kounde, central defender for Sevilla. Solid, fast, young, quicker than Lindelof, quicker than Maguire. Might be a good complement for that United back four that is sleepy and slow like a dead piece of log. Next one, Varane from Real Madrid, another central back defender who's solid at the back for Real Madrid. But Real Madrid are not planning to renew his contract for what he wants. But at the same time, you can say this: Varane most likely will go PSG than come to United. I don't think United could handle that kind of thing. So let's move. So we've done Varane I think he'll go to PSG than come to Manchester United. Second one, let's look at Sancho, a guy United followed and harassed and trailed and stalked and scooped and obsessed and possessed and tried everything possible to get last in. Actually, no, they didn't do everything possible because they only put in one bid. They refused to take, they called Borussia Dortmund's bluff. Dortmund gave them a deadline, gave them a date, gave them a prize. United said, we'll just turn up. We just turn up. We lads, we're from United, we're Man United. We could put any. Nah, they sent them packing. They kicked that so far. They're quicker than a rocket. They went up and down. Anyway, so the United are still interested in Sancho if the price is reduced. But we're talking Borussia Dortmund here, right? The one that is even more scary that just came out, breaking news. Erling Haaland is valued at 180 million euros, which is about 160 million pounds. If United couldn't afford 100 million for Sancho last season, now that there's no people in the stadium, no fans, no much revenue, do you honestly think they're going to spend 180 million for one player? Not going to happen. I said this, go back to the last two videos. I said United can't afford Erling Haaland. Right, let's go to some players who United have figured out, who found out that they had a dream, they had a vision that one day, growing up, they would love to play for Manchester United. Everybody has a dream. The fact of the matter is, dreams can be reality if you push them to become reality, and you have to work hard to turn those dreams into reality so they don't become a nightmare. The first player who said as a kid growing up, he's always loved to play in the Premier League, but he would love to go to Man United, is Brian Brobbery, a 19-year-old IS striker. Google him. Very fast, athletic, strong, a very, very fast player. Kind of like, it's faster than Mason, more skillful, more direct, but he has a very good shot on him. Brian Brobbery, Brobbery. Plays for Ajax at the moment, 90-year-old, very good. He says, I love to play for Man United. It has been my dream come true. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Next one is Manuel Akani. Manuel Akani is a central defender. Back to Borussia. He plays for Borussia Dortmund. Manuel Akani plays as a central defender. He's 25. Played for Borussia Dortmund at the moment, and has said, he used to play for Basel. He now plays for Borussia. But it seems that everyone we want plays for Borussia Dortmund. He's very good, Manuel Akani. He's not a bad player. He's quick. He's about 6'3", 6'4". But I don't know if he could face the pace of the English Premier League. But he said his dream is to play in the English Premier League. Isn't that everyone's dream these days, mate? Ain't that what it is all about? He's 25. The next one is a Brazilian known as Jefferson Soteldo. He's a 25-year-old fast winger. Plays for Santos, the team that Pele came from back in the day. He's a Santos winger. He could play left wing, right wing, very quick, very tricky with his foot. He could He has the tricks. He's like a circus trick. He's that kind of player who go past you, go past you, go past it, but he makes some good crosses. I saw only 2 games I've seen in him, and he was really making that right back look like an utter buffoon. So Jefferson Soltado, 25-year-old winger, plays for Santos, plays his trade. He's a Brazilian, really wants to come to the Premier League, and he feels that United will be the ideal team for him. Okay. I hear you, Jefferson. I hear you. Then, another player who said he would love to come to United is no other than Frank Bessie. All of you will remember him. The guy who ran the AC Milan midfield in the first leg and the second leg in United's recent Europa League victory over AC Milan in San Siro and at Old Trafford. He was the pivotal man he actually scored 1 goal, but was disallowed. I thought we were just lucky because none of us saw the handball. He ran that midfield. He was running through that midfield like a steaming train and like knife through butter, because the combination of McTominay and Matic, the combination of Matic and Fred was a no-show. As usual, it just did not work out. But he's a player, he's 24-year-old Ivorian midfielder. He's very tough. He reminds me of Seedorf. He reminds me of Seedorf, who used to play for the great AC Milan back in the day. So Frank Bessie is someone who, Frank Besser, I think is someone who United can work with and can look. I don't know if AC Milan would want to part with him, but I think he has the tendencies and the skill set and the vision and the direction as a solid midfielder that would be required for United going forward. So those are the players we've gone through. We went through Frank Besser, Brian Robbery, Manuel McCarney, Jefferson Soltado, Erling Haaland, Sancho, Kounde, and Varane. Let's look at let's start with it's not even going to happen. Let's start with doesn't look possible. Let's start with the impossible. Erling Haaland would be the first on that list. 160 million? Goodbye and good night. United can't even afford that. So let's just move on swiftly, throw that one in the air, and let's swing it. Next one. Varane. Varane is a very good central defender. Played very well for Real Madrid. Very experienced, good play, good vision, and is a very smart footballer. Very smart, very intelligent. But I can't see him coming to United. I don't think United have the guile or what it takes to get that kind of player. So I think he's going to go to PSG. Let's throw in Sergio Ramos. We all remember Sergio Ramos from 4 years ago. I want to come to United. I want to leave Real Madrid. United fans got all excited. Man United were never going to get the guy anywhere. The guy was not going anywhere. What he did was get a bigger contract, and he told everyone, later. Same situation again. Real Madrid will still not let him go. But is he coming to United? Not possible. So let's put that in the impossible. Throw that in the air and whack! Kounde. Kounde looks like a likely. It looks like it's someone United can work with. Villarreal defender. He played very well, solid, fast, skillful, got good vision, has a good set of awareness, and is also skillful and very good on the ball. So that's in the likely. Frank Besser is I would probably call the grey patch. Not likely, not impossible, but United have to know what they want in a player. So he's on the grey patch. So have the not going to happen, the grey patch, likely. Then we have the Brian Robbery, 19-year-old Ajax striker. That will go in the not likely. Manuel McCarney, Borussia Dortmund central defender. So we seem to have 3 Dortmund players on our radar. Sancho, Erling Haaland, and McCarney. Borussia Dortmund are very difficult to sell players to get players from, because they give you this price and a deadline. If you don't, move along. So he will fit in the likely if United can deal with Borussia Dortmund. I think United are too scared to approach Dortmund because of they've been burnt. So that would go into the likely. The Jefferson Soltado, I think that's not going to happen. I think that goes in the Erling Haaland box of in the air and whoops. Yes, he's a winger, he's fast, but we also have Diallo, we have Pilitic. So, and they're still looking at Sancho. So that's a nice that I'm glad you love to play for United, but you just never know. Just keep playing your trade. So other than that, those are the players who I think United can get, can't get, won't even get, and the dreamers. Dreams are real, and dreams can be realized. I'm Tim Ross, your host. Don't forget to drop your comments. Tell us what you think. Tell us any other players who you think United are interested in, can get, won't get, be linked with, because United seem to be linked with everyone. And like I said, Billy the Butcher down the road, he's also been linked with Man United. So I'll see you guys. Drop your comments. Don't forget to subscribe by hitting the logo on the bottom right of your screen. We're trying to get to our 4K, so join us to achieve that target, and I'll see you guys on our next video. Don't forget, we have a big one coming out tomorrow. UK and USA fans talking about a lot that's going on at United. And also going to talk about the Nicky Butt situation. How he just suddenly decided, I'm out of here. From me, Tim Rossi, your boy, is goodbye and good night.